Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am sharing with you an updated brow routine. Finally, I know I've seen all of your guys' requests for this and I just wanted to wait until I was super confident in my technique. Super confident, I don't know if we really ever are, but I feel good about the technique that I'm doing right now and the brow product that I'm using, and that is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Brow Pencil, and it's one of those triangular shapes that I feel like glides on like a cream, but I just find it super easy to use. It looks really natural, like you can achieve a natural brow with it if you want, or you can go full out if you want that too. But I also feel like in this area where we have our eye, my brows are a little bit more sparse in this area compared to here. They're definitely more full back here. I'm able to mimic what my natural brow hairs look like, so it allows me to kind of fill them in the way that I like right here. So I do have to point out that I think that this pencil is almost identical to the Anastasia brow definer, which I was using up until I got the Makeup Forever one. It's just, for me, the color difference. I own medium brown in the Anastasia, which I find is a little bit too warm tone for me. It just goes on a little bit too reddish. And in Makeup Forever, I own number 40, which is dark brown, and I feel like it's a little bit more ash tone, which goes a little bit better with my hair color and my skin tone. So that's really the only difference. So yeah, I think that we should get started, but before you guys exit or click out of this video, I want to know your favorites. I'm always in the search for new brow products. I love trying them, so make sure you guys let me know what you're currently using or what you love. And now let's get started. Okay, so I like to place the pencil at the start of the brow and lightly draw the initial line on there as my guideline, and then I bring the color up into the arch. You want to follow the natural shape your brow curves, but in my case the hair is more sparse here, so I'm following the natural line the brow wants to go and filling in the space to make it look instantly more full. I'm using the spoolie now to brush it out to keep it looking natural, and you'll see me using this a lot throughout the tutorial. Now I'm pulling the color down into the tail of the brow to lightly fill in and extend the shape, and you want to have a light hand when doing this so it's not too harsh. I'm doing light flicks to mimic my natural hairs that are missing here, but keeping it very soft, and then again using the spoolie to brush it all out and keep it looking blended. Now it took me forever to realize this was a 3-in-1 product. Yes, it's written on the pencil, but it has this pattern to use underneath the brow on the brow bone to highlight it, and I love it. It's so subtle, but it finishes them off nicely and makes them look more defined. Finally, I use the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel and run that throughout the entire brow to set the hairs in place, and it also helps me to blend out any color that I may have missed. So I'm going to show you the other brow now, just from a little further back, try and give you a few more tips. I'm just brushing through them again with the spoolie, and I can't emphasize how important using this in-between color is. I'm lightly drawing the initial lines on so it lets you see the shape of your brow, again giving you a guideline for where you need to actually fill them in. Then it's spoolie time, keeping everything soft and blended, especially after those lines. Now you want to start darkening up the middle of the brow, and your hand naturally pulls that color into the arch and then the tail. I like to slightly extend mine, it just helps to balance everything out, but just look at yours and do what works best for you. Then for the start of the brow again, you want to keep it light. Think of this area as a gradient effect, going from the lightest to the darkest, which should be in the middle and the tail of your brow. And I'm holding the pencil vertically now because it helps to draw the product in the shape your hairs grow. And in this area, the hairs go up rather than from side to side. Now, this is just me filling them in, darkening them up. I seriously could work on my brows all day, and the hardest part is trying to make them match, but just remember that's never going to happen. One will usually be thicker than the other, have a better arch than the other. I definitely have one brow that I like better than the other, and some days are just better brow days than others. I'm using that powder again to finish them off and highlight. I don't use this every day, especially if I'm in a hurry, but I just like the fact that the pencil comes with it. And same thing for brow gel. If I have a bit of extra time, I'll run that through them to set them in place. And that is it. I hope you guys liked my brow routine. If you found it helpful, give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button to make sure you never miss any of my videos. And don't forget, you can click the box on the right to watch my latest vlog. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.